Oh my goodness, look at that. It's one of those. Yeah, we'll have to clean that button up and see. That could be a momentous find.
Scott, this may be part of the fuel gauge.
No kidding.
They said they got everything.
Get ready for something amazing this week on History Seekers.
If you didn't catch our last video where we went to the Lynyrd Skynyrd site, be sure to check that out. We are returning again today. And we've got some friends with us. Our guide, Kevin Bob, as you saw in the last video. Also, we've invited a friend, Debbie from Minelab. She's brought their new machine. Well, this machine, you literally turn on one button and you're off detecting. We're going to try that today, see what we find. Hopefully, we'll find stuff that's still left there. And the NTSB said they got everything in the report we saw last time. That wasn't the case. We never know what we're going to find. And today, we're going to bring multi-IQ for everybody. We're going to see what the Vanquish finds today. Let's go, guys. Let's just see how easy it is. All right, that's the power button, right? And it's pretty much ready to go, right? Yep. Let's go. We're off to swinging. Hey, you know what? The people that want to get into detecting and don't want to have to worry with a lot of settings, this is ideal. All right, Jasper Gray. You guys recognize him. He comments on a lot of our videos.
The rivets. And
he's already got a piece with rivets in it. Look right there. That's just like the stuff that we found when we were here the first time. Sometimes if you comment on our video and it's where we can, we'll invite you out on a hunt. And that's Jasper started commenting on videos, and well, here he is. I would dig that. That's really that good high quality aluminum. I just about bet that's gonna be a part of the plane. Oh, there it is, right there. See?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
I think there's more.
Yeah, it goes that way too. Oh, it's grown under the roots. All right, I've got a root saw. We can try to saw some of that out. Guys, I'm gonna retrieve the root saw from my backpack, and then we're gonna try to retrieve that piece. That's gonna definitely be a piece of the plane right there. All right, we'll be back as soon as we get. Oh, have you got it?
I think so.
Don't even need the root saw, huh? No.
holy cow, that thing's big.
Nice. There it is. And now there's a technical name for the green. My understanding, that's a primer that they put like on the inside pieces of the aircraft. It's not paint, it's a primer. Some of the experts in our last video that work on planes told us about. That white section though, that is probably going to be the exterior of the plane, because part of it was white. That's the interior, and then the exterior right there. That's part of the Lynyrd Skynyrd plane crash.
I would say that the FAA did not, or the National Transportation Safety Board did not get everything. But, you know, it was in the 70s. They didn't have the same technology we have today, or they didn't use it anyway. There were metal detectors around, but I'm not sure the NTSB was using those for recovery efforts. So, to be fair. What is that? That's interesting. I'm not sure what that is. Let's do the old clean off the knee thing. Hey, that's part of the instrument panel. Hey, Kevin. I think I got a part of an instrument panel here. All right, I just dug out of this hole various pieces here. This brittle material right here matches the part of the main instrument panel that you can see in our previous video that said main instrument panel. So this is probably pieces off of the instrument panel, I would imagine. Just one of the, you know, far corner pieces that didn't have writing on it. So if you want to check that out, check out our first video on the Skynyrd crash.
Man, that's part of the gauge.
Looks like the instrument.
Is that part of the fuel gauge?
I don't know.
See if you can clean that off with your fingers.
Let me get a brush, a light brush.
Scott, this may be part of the fuel gauge.
No kidding.
They said they got everything. 100.
Maybe Ultima or something.
0?
Altimeter.
No. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm not an expert on planes, but Kevin, come here and look at this. We may have the fuel gauge. No. They said they recovered all this in the report.
I don't know exactly what the fuel gauge looks like in one of
Well, I
those.
don't either, but if this is the fuel gauge, yeah, well, because it ran out of fuel. Yeah.
That would be cool.
Guys, look at this. See what you think. Let us know. And we're going to, I tell you what, take your finger and rub the back. Now, from our law enforcement days, Kevin, on impact, sometimes needles would ding the metal.
Yeah.
And show. Now sometimes you have to look at it on a microscope. Let's look at, and Jasper, you've got law enforcement experience too. I don't know if you guys can see that at home. I don't see anything with the naked eye, but there is definitely a mark. See right there? Across the 0.
I see it.
Could that mark have been when the needle hit from the impact? Because that's one thing you look at with vehicles. It's worth looking into. I'd hang on to that piece.
I just got a good signal here, and I pulled it up. It was like a hatch.
Oh my goodness, look at that. It's one of those that where you can like secure stuff
white.
down. Yeah.
And the
Very
original
cool.
color of the airplane. So I don't know if that's off of the wing fuselage or what.
Right.
But it's actually
It's a
got the
fastener,
latch
yeah,
on.
to latch it down. Very cool. All right.
Debbie just pulled up something really cool. I don't know if that's going to be part of the instrument panel. This back piece is bolted onto some interior, but look, that has the same type material, Scott, as Kelly found on that fuse. Now I don't know what else it would have been used for, but it's got little fittings there. I don't know if it went to some gauge or what, but something interesting. If you know what that is, let us know. Or if you have a guess of what that is, let us know.
Yeah, that's some sort of a
Something.
that's definitely an interior piece of the probably of the cockpit or something like that.
Yeah. We're in the area where the cockpit came to rest. Burn ointment. This could have been something that they would use. I don't know why nobody got burned here.
No, but they wouldn't have known that.
They wouldn't have known that responding to a plane crash. I just don't know about that, but we're gonna hang on to it just in case. Yeah, so we're digging out, we got a bolt out of the hole, and we got more just fragments of metal, and we see something poking out right there. Now, our metal detectors didn't pick this up. That's part of a gauge too. It says danger on it. Debbie, that is I mean, it's an incidental find, but when you're digging up metal, sometimes pieces of glass, stuff like that, are just gonna come up even at home sites.
Without a doubt. Find bottles that way, everything.
Yeah,
very
so
cool.
metal detectors it technically isn't hitting on that, but it's still, you can find that stuff when you're recovering your metal targets. Let's see.
I got a big old large piece here with paint on it. And look at those shear marks on there, like the metal just ripped. That tells a story, doesn't it? That tells a story. I'll tell you what, that Vanquish is doing really good. It's getting the big pieces, it's getting the small pieces. Got that little instrument knob that I got. Doing real good. That tells a story, kind of chilling.
This pin pointer, this Profine 35's got an iron discrimination. It's the only pin pointer on the market that's got that. When you hear iron, it gives you a distinct different tone. Iron's not necessarily what we're looking for, but you never know what it could be. But it's definitely iron. There, I see the rust halo there. That's an old bolt or something. Yeah. So that's probably part of the plane right there. So, yeah.
Very cool.
Yep. Jasper, just from where he dug up the gauge, there's another piece of white. It's the exterior of the aircraft right there.
Good job there, brother. Congratulations.
What you got there?
It's a button.
From the wreck?
I don't know. It's a little button.
It could be.
Then you got this piece of airplane here and there.
Yeah, we'll have to clean that button up and see. That could be a momentous find. It's a button.